It's a new year, a new season, and we are underway.
Really dominating fashion here today is going to win.
2, 3, and 4 for the final time.
Win number 1 on the season, only just barely.
He is going to win here at the Nazareth Speedway.
Wins the Emerson Electric 100K.
Gonna be Igor Barretto's gonna eke it out.
Cup Series champion is Shane Lake in the number 15.
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
The 24th race of 30 here in season number 2 of the NOFSRL Scotts National Series brings us to the Watkins Glen International here in the Finger Lakes region of New York, part of NOFSRL Super Glen Week, and we are here at this beautiful road course here on this beautiful day for this, the Tetris 99 at the Glen. 42 going to take on this treacherous road course, one of the best road courses in the United States, and we are in for a good one here today. Coming into this race after the barn burner, well, not really a barn burner, not anywhere near as much of a barn burner as the spring race was, but still a wildly interesting race in its own right at Iowa last week. Dale Lightning leads the point standings by 5 points ahead of Josephine O'Neill, 16 points ahead of Quentin Moore, 23 ahead of Alex Watts, 26 ahead of Juan Rodriguez, 28 ahead of Carter Joey, 35 ahead of Jackson Harrison, 46 ahead of John Andrews, 49 ahead of Joshua Harrison, and 50 ahead of Matt Tuck. The point standings tightened up dramatically after last week's race, and we have a huge wild card on our hands today here at Watkins Glen. Let's go down trackside, we'll get you your starting lineup, and we will get this show on the road here at Watkins Glen. And the engines will come to life here at Watkins Glen. 42 going to roll off from the grid here. It is Joshua Harrison on the pole position there in the Little Caesars colors. He is starting alongside the 0-1 of John Andrews. In row number 2, we find the 0-8 of Jordan Lopez starting alongside the points leader, Dale Lightning. In row number 3, we find Braden Perez there in the 50, starting alongside the 31 of Carter Joey. In row number 4, we find Eric Olson there in car number 78. He is going to be starting this race alongside the 19 of Louis Zankala. Rounding out the top 10 there is Keith Kent alongside William Brock. That's the top 10 here today. We'll take a look through the rest of your standings here. Max Anderson there finished second last week at Iowa, starting there alongside the second place points woman Josephine O'Neill. Winnie Calhoun has a couple wins this season already. They're starting in 14th alongside the 13th place starter Aiden Macro, who's very well down in the standings. He's looking for a tremendous run here. Speaking of a tremendous run, how about the run Caleb Rose had last week, leading all but 5 laps at Iowa to win that one. He's starting alongside the Kansas winner from earlier this season, Igor Barretto in the 84. Third place pointsman coming in, Quentin Moore there starting behind Rose there. I believe that's row 8. And he's starting alongside Brandon Yodel, who had a piston failure last week at Iowa that knocked him out of contention, but left him to a 40th place finish. And the road course winner from earlier this season, we've been to only one road course so far this season on the Scotts National schedule, and that was at Road America. And that race was won by Braden Perez in the 50. Braden Perez has gone on to win another race this season. He won the Hertz 250 at Daytona in dramatic fashion over Jackson Harrison, as he won the Road America race in dramatic fashion too, as Carter Joey and Matt Tuck overran turn 14 and gave him just enough time to pop out in front of them and scoot home for the victory. Will we see another good road course race here today? I'm sure of it. This road course is one of the best in the United States. We had a tremendous strategic race last season. We're ready for another one. Pace car getting ready to come down pit road. Field going to be in the hands of Joshua Harrison. Coming to the green flag. Folks, it's green flag racing time here at Watkins Glen. Let's get this show on the road. Out of the S's and down the long back straightaway. John Andrews leading this thing early. Joshua Harrison falls into the second position there. Dale Lightning third. Carter Joey fourth. Jordan Lopez fifth. Louis Zankala sixth. Brady Perez seventh. William Brock eighth. Eric Olson ninth. Josephine O'Neill 10th right now as they head down through turn number 6 and into the boot section of Watkins Glen. Through turn number 7 they go. Long sweeping 180-degree hairpin here. Almost 180-degree hairpin. As they'll head down the bottom of the boot here. And off into turn number 8. As we'll start to head uphill once again. And we will have a conjunction up here with the chute section of the track that NASCAR uses. Right there you see the chute. They come up out of the boot through turn 9 and now through turn 10. And they'll come off at turn number 11. This is the most treacherous part of the track coming up here, turn 11. Got to be careful not to overshoot this corner here. We've seen it so many times in the past. And there goes Carter Joey. He's going to be the first one to do so. I don't know if anybody else will. Oh! Collision right there at the start-finish line. Hamill and Alexander go around after contact with Alex Kelly. And nobody else involved in that. And, of course, no cautions here on the road course races. Timothy Ruiz, an early entry onto the pit road there for car 95. But back up front, it's John Andrews leading this thing. Joshua Harrison there in second. Dale Lightning third. Jordan Lopez up to fourth as Zankala fell to the 5th position there. Zankala was in 5th, but Joey fell to the 6th position as a result of hitting the turn 11 wall there. Just in front of the 50 of Braden Perez. Down through turn number 5 here. John Andrews continues to lead things here at Watkins Glen. Got a hefty lead over the Daytona winner from February, Joshua Harrison there in the 9. Comes in 9th in the standings, Harrison does. John Andrews comes into this one 8th in the points after gaining 3 positions after his Iowa showing. Dale Lightning gained a couple of positions in points. 1 on Quentin Moore and 1 on Josephine O'Neill. That was enough to get him to be the points leader coming here into Watkins Glen. Qualified well and is having a good start to the race here. But it's definitely going to be reliant on pit strategy to see who gets up front, who stays up front, and wins this race from now to the checkered flag. As they'll now round the treacherous turn 11 again. Brady Perez goes way wide, deeper in the field. Harrison's going to slide up and hit the wall. Dale Lightning has a nice clean exit there, as does Andrews, and Lightning will get by for second. Jordan Lopez still back there in 4th. We'll watch for everybody else here. Matt Tuck and Casey Dean getting a little wide there coming out of turn 11. Martins and Toll will get by them. As we'll check back in up front, it's John Andrews with a 1.5 second lead over Dale Lightning right now. As mostly single file through the S's uphill as they go left, right, left. Calhoun's going to pop out there on Keith Kent as they head down the long straightaway. That is for 12th position. Not going to get there on the 83 at least right now. Now they enter the boot section once again here on lap 3. Lopez going to pop to the inside of Harrison going through turn 6. Now Harrison will get back in front of him, but maybe will he overrun turn 7 here? No, they all did a pretty good job getting through turn 7. Andrews, if anything, may have been a little wide there on corner exit out of turn number 7, but now they get through the heavy braking zone of turn 8 by the Genesee sign, the official beer sponsor here at Watkins Glen. So they'll head up the hill now into 9 at the top of the boot, up through the heel, and now headed for the treacherous back and forth bit here, turns 10 and 11. We've already seen some people run turn 10 wide, but now turn 11. This is the one that could really cost you right here. Andrews just misses it. Lightning's going to clip it, and Harrison's going to come down the pit road. And how about Carter Joey and Louis Zankala going at it there for position? Joey just nudges him out for 4th at the line. Goodness. Harrison making a very early entry onto pit road here. Going to be interesting to see how this works out strategically. As Logan Alexander also coming down to the pit road. Looks like he's got some damage there on the left side of that Advent Health number 55. He could be looking to get that thing hammered out. Timothy Ruiz comes around as we look once again on the lead group here. Braden Perez popping out to the inside on Carter Joey there. That is for 5th position there, I do believe, as Louis Zankala also got by the 31. But I don't think Joey's going to give it up that easy. He's going to get to the inside of Zankala, too. He's going to try to take 4th back from that Buck Racing number 19. Down to the top of the boot once again, and around the hairpin of turn 7. Zankala's going to get back on by the 31, or will he? A good entry there off the corner for Carter Joey. As Dale Lightning and Jordan Lopez, looks like a battle's about to manifest between them. Perez jumps the curb a little bit, throws Joey wide. And so Perez and Zankala will both officially get by the 31 of Carter Joey. Now watching up ahead, Jordan Lopez a little wide there on Dale Lightning. Andrews, a good exit out of turn 11. Lightning's going to go wide and hit the outside wall very hard. And Lopez is going to go right by him for that 2nd position. Oh, Barreto's going to hit it very hard. Oh, we got somebody else coming down onto the pit road there that looked like Keith Kent in the 83. Yes, indeed. Oh, Dean just slammed the outside wall there off of turn 11, as did Jackson Harrison. But now John Andrews continues to dominate here. The Tetris 99 at Watkins Glen. 2.37 seconds now ahead of Jordan Lopez. Dale Lightning in for 3rd. Louis Zankala 4th. Braden Perez there. Strong run so far in the 5th position. Side by side down the back straightaway. Eric Olson and William Brock going at it there. That is for 7th position on track. Olson looking to get it back from William Brock. They head through 5, staying pretty much even, but now through 6. Brock's going to have the inside through this heavy braking zone. They remain side by side as you see Andrews going through turn 7 in the distance. Olson's going to have a dive on the inside, but is it going to be enough to get in front of the 60? Looks like it. Yes, it is. So they'll single out now as Andrews up ahead, still leading this thing. Lopez doesn't have Lightning to worry about now, so now can focus all his drive on trying to catch up to the 0-1. But now through turns 10 and 11, again, we've already seen some guys and gals come down the pit road, so we'll see if anybody else might sneak down the pit road here. As Andrews a little wide on the turn 11 exit. Lopez a similar exit. Lightning, Zankala, Joey's going to scrape it again. That's the 3rd time we've seen him get up in the wall. And Barreto again. Twice now we've seen him get up into the wall. Boy, this is dangerous here coming out of turn 11. As Zachary Fitzwater we're going to see come down onto the pit road. He's going to make his stop here. The question is now, with these guys coming down so early, are they going to have to come down again? It's going to be interesting to see here. That's kind of something that happened at Road America in the Cup race. We might see that come into play here, the Tetris 99 of the Glen. So we will have to see what happens here. We did kind of see that happen too at Road America. With some guys and gals who came down early had to pit a little later on. But it was exaggerated, of course, in the Cabela's race, with that being, it was originally going to be 13 laps, but it was extended to 16, and that all the more brought pit strategy into that one. As Armory Digital winner Daniel Bouchard going to get to the inside of Alex Kelly there. 76 and 7 going to go side by side down the bottom of the boot here. headed for turn number 8. Bouchard got on the curbs, though. That's going to hurt his momentum, and Kelly will hold him off for right now. But up ahead as they go through turns 11 again, going to go by the Taco Bell, turn 11 here. Andrews makes the corner well. Lopez is going to slide wide and slam the wall there, and that is going to kill his momentum there. Andrews is going to pull away mightily and a lot more, hitting that outside wall on corner exit. You can see, oh wow, 3 wide as Tull gets a 2-for-1 special after Snare and Farley both got a little wide there coming out of turn 11. That was for 27th on track. Gracious. But up ahead as they head down the back straightaway, it's almost a 3-second lead for John Andrews. He's been flawless in this Tetris 99 so far. Hasn't had much competition since he got up front because everybody else has just been, well, all over each other behind, and they haven't really been able to be smooth enough to catch him, and he's just pulled away. Olsen around Perez. O'Neal looking to get some points back there after having lost the points lead at Iowa. Now to the right side of Carter Joey going through turn number 7. Dale Lightning still ahead of her on track. 3rd position. O'Neal behind by 5, so would need to finish ahead of Lightning to get the points lead back. But of course pit stops coming up here in the next few laps. So we're on lap 7 of 12 here in the Tetris 99 at Watkins Glen. Andrews going to come out of turn number 11 once again, and we're a little late on this one, but we'll have our 1 lap crank it up right now. Oh, Andrews slams the turn 11 exit there. Lopez and Lightning might close in here. Olsen and Perez going to go at it again there for the 5th position, but the gap at the line, 3.46 seconds. Andrews leading this thing, even despite just slamming the wall. Look at all the damage to that 0-1. And when pit cycles happen here the next couple laps, boy, if he has to stay down pit road to fix that thing, that is a ton of damage to that U.S. Army Chevrolet. This may put his potential first career win in jeopardy here. Jordan Lopez, a little bit of damage there on the left side of his car from going up and just kissing the turn 11 wall, but doesn't look terrible. for that Blackout Motorsports Honda. But Andrews, this could potentially be bad for him, and the points as well, coming in 8th. Just on the edge of not being within a race worth of points. He comes in 46 back of Dale Lightning. Dale Lightning is 3rd right now, so if the race ended with this particular order right here, he wouldn't have a whole lot to gain from this, but he would gain points. We'll just have to see as we come to lap 10 this time by. We'll have to see how extensive the damage is, how long his pit stop ends up being. Will they even worry about the cosmetic damage? Will they just take 4 tires and fuel and get him back out there? He comes through turn 11. He's not going to come down the pits this time. Lopez will, though. Lopez, the first among the leaders to go down onto the pit road, and Max Anderson's going to slide up into the wall. We'll see if anybody else goes and joins Jordan Lopez. Oh, a collision coming out of turn number 11 there. Jackson Harrison, Mike Cook with a huge amount of damage on the front of their cars. Nick Martin's also involved in that. But now down to the pit road, Jordan Lopez. That was... left my mind for a second. Forgot who came down the pit road. But it was Jordan Lopez pitting from 2nd place. And here he comes out of the pits. Jackson Harrison gets teleported back to the pit road there. And he is likely... he may be out of this. He may get back out there with the hood off. But he may be out of this after having gotten stalled there on the front straightaway. Meanwhile, battle for 2nd place right now. Zankala and Lightning and Olsen in a 3-way battle here for the secondary position on track right now. And once Zankala goes by, Olsen and Perez had been going at it all race long. But Perez now side by side with O'Neal, or was at the moment, for 4th position, but now the battle is between Lightning and Olsen for the tertiary position on track right now. Up through the hill at turn 9, now through turn 10 and 11. And if Andrews didn't come down this time, I would be surprised. There he goes. Down the pit road he goes. Watch out for the pit wall. He's just going to miss it there. Here comes Zankala, Olsen, Lightning, Perez, and just probably everybody else here. This will be the one stop we were looking for to make it to the end. Vic Merlin going to slide wide there. He missed the pit road entry. DJ Reed's already come down the pit road. Here comes Casey Dean down to the pits. We might be looking out for Joshua Harrison here in the 9 as he's already come down the pit road. He'll go underneath Quentin Moore, his teammate. They're going to bang coming out of turn number 11 there. Timothy Ruiz, I believe, was the one who pit first of anybody. So we'll have to see who's going to be in the lead out of the turn here. Like, where did Jordan Juan Rodriguez in trouble there in the 73. Where's Jordan Lopez? Oh, there's Jordan Lopez. Caught back in traffic. I believe Zankala's leading this thing. So where did John Andrews end up then? Did he have to stay on the pit road and get that damage hammered out? See where he is. He's ahead of Lopez on track. So they didn't even worry about the cosmetics. They just put new tires on the car and filled him up with Sunoco fuel. So now we are good to make it to the end of this thing, and I do believe Louis Zankala's leading this thing. As DJ Reed was a lap down. Or no. Vic Merlin right now is leading this thing, but he missed the pits the last time through, so he's going to have to come down this time. As we're coming to the white flag lap, Keith Kent slow on the inside there. He's going to come to the pits. DJ Reed going to come around. I don't have I don't have any clue who's leading this thing right now. I don't believe it's Reed. No, it's not. It is Merlin who is leading this thing right now as he gets the white flag, but he's in the pits right now, and Zankala is going to overtake him. Ruiz going to come down to the pits. O'Neal in for second now. And yes, it's going to be Zankala leading this thing as we now have 1 lap to go here at Watkins Glen. Josephine O'Neal is second. Quentin Moore's third. Caleb Rose looking back up a victory with a top 5 here in the Scots National Series. Joshua Harrison there is 5th. John Andrews 6th. Brennan Wilmington 7th. Braden Perez 8th. Daniel Bouchard 9th. And Jordan Lopez is 10th right now on track as they head down the long back straightaway. Zankala won earlier this season at Phoenix on pit strategy. And of course, all road course races usually come down to pit strategy as they go caution-free. No cautions on the road courses. So Zankala comes into this race 24th in the point standings after gaining 5 positions in the points after Iowa last week. But he's got Josephine O'Neal behind him. Dale Lightning in the 77 is 21st on the scoreboard right now. So we'll have to see how the points shake out. But as far as Quinn Moore and Josephine O'Neal go, looks like they're going to move back to the top of the point standings as Dale Lightning is going to escape here with a disappointing finish at Watkins Glen. But O'Neal trying to close in and get a little more from Louis Zankala here as they head up through the hill into turn 9. Will Zankala be able to hold on and win this thing? The gap for the lead is closing closer and closer as they head for turns number 10 and 11. It's going to be a clean run to the checkered flag now for Louis Zankala. Around turn 11 now. Will he overrun the corner? Doesn't look like he's going to. Off the final turn, Louis Zankala, second win of the season in the Tetris 99 at Watkins Glen. And now it's a mad dash for the checkered flag. In behind, where's Dale Lightning going to finish? As Anderson gets around him. 23rd for Dale Lightning. 3rd for Quentin Moore. 2nd for Josephine O'Neal. And Dale Lightning is going to lose the points lead coming out of Watkins Glen. It'll be O'Neal over Moore, then Lightning. Just as the top 3 was before we went into Iowa last week, the top 3 will remain the same coming out of Watkins Glen. But Louis Zankala, with his 2nd win of the season, he's not going to gain a whole lot on the points leaders, but he came in here and stole what looked like a sure win for John Andrews away. I don't know what happened to him on the pit road, but Louis Zankala played the overcut there and benefited, like Vic Merlin, missed the pit road there the last time through. That's why he was leading at the white flag. Zankala flew around him. And now he is a 2-time Scots National Series winner. And an interesting race for sure. What a way to kick off the Super Glen week here on the Trinity River Network. Fabulous race we saw here. I thought Josephine O'Neal was going to catch Zankala there, but was not quite able to. And Zankala is going to come out of here with a dub. The 2nd time this season it has had fuel pit strategy involved. He's just got to be elated, coming in 24th in the point standings. We'll see how much he gains. I don't think it's going to be a whole lot, because the top 2 in points coming out of this one finished right behind him. But I don't know. We'll have to see how things shake out here. But as the field comes down onto the pit road here, we had a few incidents in this race we want to take a look at here. So let's go take a look now at our Tetris 99 of the Glen Carnage Cam. So the first incident here we want to take a look at involving Logan Alexander and Alex Kelly. Alexander turns Kelly into the outside guardrail. DJ Reed gets a piece there. Derek Hamill gets a piece. Boston Jones involved as well. And that set those guys very much back in this race, and they did not come out of here with a great finish in this one. But that was just one incident. Let's take a look at the other one. So after having overrun turn 10, Nick Martin's on the inside of Cook there as Cook tries to angle down to the pit road. They get together. Casey Dean hard hit there. Juan Rodriguez gets a hit there, and Jackson Harrison as well gets involved in that. And that was the only other incident, I believe, that we had in this race. So now, let us head to the post-race. Let's look at your finishing results here in the Tetris 99 at the Glen. So now let's take a look at your finishing results here at Watkins Glen. Louis Ankala wins here in the Tetris 99 of the Glen, ahead of Josephine O'Neill, Quentin Moore, Caleb Rose, Joshua Harrison, John Andrews, Brennan Wilmington, Brayden Perez, Jordan Lopez, and Daniel Bouchard. That's the top 10 here at the end of this one. We'll scroll through the rest of your standings here. Only 2 cars finishing off of the lead lap. Keith Kent in the 83, Timothy Ruiz in the 95. Kent finishing 1 lap down, Ruiz finishing 2 laps down there, and Reagan Whitlock out of the race, retired for... can't remember if he was in one of those incidents or not, but Juan Rodriguez I know for certain was, and apparently Jackson Harrison did get back out there, so he finished 36th. Alexander finishes 37th. DJ Reed finishes 38th. Saw Casey Dean get a big impact there in that second incident. But, yeah, that'll do it here at Watkins Glen. Congratulations, Louis Ankala, on your second career victory. We'll now take a look at your driver's point standings, your owner's point standings, and we'll wrap it up here at Watkins Glen. Race 1 of 3 here of Super Glen Week on the Trinity River Network. We'll see you tomorrow for the first race of 2 here for the Cabela's Cup Series doubleheader this weekend. The Body Armor Light 400K and the Body Armor 500K. Later on this weekend. Y'all take care, stay safe, and have a good one. Welcome to the NOFSRL.